Bululu. All right. All right. Says, hi Mehran. Is it a taboo for a boy to keep a soft toy, teddy? No, why? The culture from where I come doesn't allow to keep pet, but I like to have a pet, so I use soft toy, but people find it crazy. I'm 18. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Soft toy is always cuddly. I have a couple here, you know. They're the little bears. I don't know if you see them or not. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Can you see it? See those little bears? It's a soft toy. It's a yellow little bear, and there's a red green fish and a blue bear there. No, what's wrong with that? We're human beings. We like things that, you know, helps us feel, you know, compassionate, loving. What's wrong with that? But I don't think at age 18 you need to sleep with your soft toy to feel cuddly. That's kind of not necessary. But you can have them hanging around your home. It's all fine. What's wrong with that? David says, you know, if you're 18 and you still sleep with soft toy, you probably need a girlfriend. That's probably where you should be focusing. Anyhow, where you're tuning in from and how old you are, and I presume you are, yeah, you say you're a boy, okay. Shemura says, I have a panda and they're happy with me since, and a puppy with me since was very young. Now I have deeper sense of attachment with them that I can't sleep without cuddling them. Is it okay? I'm about to enter college. Yeah, it's still okay. No problems. Because that is a condition you created since childhood. And many around the world, millions and millions and millions, not billions, they have a certain blanket, security blanket, you know, or a toy that they like. And since childhood, it brings them comfort, and there's nothing wrong with it. Even if you're 18 years old, nothing wrong with it, absolutely. 30 years old, I don't care. It's something good and safe and comfortable and positive. Nothing wrong with it. Don't worry about it. You will stop when you think you want to stop, and if you don't, it doesn't matter. If you do, it doesn't. I guess you know, it will be less of it when you have a girlfriend, because you would kind of prefer that. But either way, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Shimoru says, thanks Mehran. By the way, I do have a girlfriend, and she also at times fights with me because I keep my bears with me while being with her. Well, come on now, keep the bears out when you're not when you're with her. I prefer to cuddle my GF though, but I still feel sad to leave. No, don't go overboard. Don't go overboard. That you're actually cuddling your own mind and your conditioning and your thoughts. That bear is not alive. It's the image you have given to that bear, which that image is made by your thoughts. So in fact, you're giving importance to your thoughts. You're cuddling your thoughts. You actually created the image of you loving something, and you now have given it to the point that you think it's actual, so you feel guilty when you don't pay attention to it, as if that thing is actually going to feel sad because you're not paying attention to it. But it's all your thoughts. Understand that, and you'll have an easier time to say, okay, you take a break here. I want my thought focus on my girlfriend, and then you'll be fine. And Shamura says, hope nothing is wrong with it. No, there's nothing wrong with it. You just have to understand you're believing your thoughts as an actuality. Thought often wants to replace the actuality. And that's what you should be aware of, that this is a thought. This is not reality and actuality. It's a thought. It's an idea. Don't fall in love with an idea. Don't believe the idea. Otherwise, you're going to start walking around and thinking that this lamp can talk to you because you can, you know, in your thoughts you can talk to it. Then that's the problem. So before it gets that, you know, just understand this is your thought that has created the image and created the feeling for that panda or that fluffy animal, and understand that's a fluffy animal. I understand what you're saying, no doubt. But separate that, understand why you feel that way, then you'll be okay by leaving the panda in the other room. And understand that it's got no life. It is your thoughts that have given it the image of having life. You're interacting with your emotions, not with that panda thing. You created that energy by spending so much memory, and that memory seems to become an actuality where it's actually not. It's a thought, and thought wants to replace actuality, and that's what it's doing here. Understand that, then you will not let it to replace actuality. You will see the panda as it is, and you leave it in the other room and enjoy your girlfriend, time with your girlfriend. Pay attention to her. Yeah, I just feel comfy with my soft toys so much that I feel they are real and I can't leave them because I am so attached and love them. Yes, because you created that image of them, but they're not alive. They're just... It's like the panda acts as a pointer to an emotional file that you have created in your mind. And that emotional file that you've created in your mind contains so much wonderful energy and relaxation and psychological security, a place where you don't need to worry about anything, a place that it gives you lots of love, because it's the love of your own thoughts about you and about that panda. It's your own thought that is caressing you, and it's all accumulated in that file, emotional file that you've created. And the panda triggers that and points that. It's like a pointer to find that, brings that file to the forefront of your mind, and in that file there's so much wonderful emotions that you feel, wow, I feel so good, and therefore you think it's real, but it's the emotional file that you're cuddling. If you understand that, then you will separate that, and you'll see how wonderful and compassionate you are, and it's your quality of compassion that created that idea of that panda, for whatever it is, but it's your emotional file and thoughts that have given the idea of that panda is alive. But the panda is not. It's just a toy, you know. They sold them in the street. So it's your thoughts that have created that idea, not the panda. If you're aware of it, then you'll be fine. Come on, go enjoy your girlfriend. Put the panda away. It has its own purpose, its own use, and then it has its own limits. Don't allow the panda become... Do you think of your girlfriend to be a panda? No. So don't think of the panda to be your, you know, your companion. It has its own place. Do you think your bicycle to be a car? No. Everything has its own place, and see them as they are. Nothing more. See the panda as a toy that you have a good feeling and memory with it. That's it. That's the extent of it. Don't allow it to become suddenly, you know, carried with you, go to parties. What the hell? That's going to be nuts. Stop it now. Balance it. Balance it. Enjoy your girlfriend.